Hello, members. Welcome again to another segment of In the Know with Joe the Pro. Boy, have I missed you. I've been gone the last couple of weeks, so I have a lot of catching up to do, so bear with me. Let's start off with a incredible congratulations to Kathy Glennon, who played in the Women's U.S. Senior Open last week. What an unbelievable accomplishment. How these work is there's qualifiers all across the country to get into the event. They might take anywhere from 2 to 10 people at each one of the sites, depending on the strength of the field. Well, Kathy didn't need any of that because she was the #1 qualifier at her qualifying site, and she got to play last week with the big girls. It was unbelievable. Annika Sorenstam, of course, was in the event, as well as many other great names. So congratulations again, Kathy. Well done. Way to represent St. Albans. I also wanted to congratulate Don Teague, who had a hole-in-one at Bandon Dunes this week. You may have noticed it's a little bit more quiet here around St. Albans because 16 of our guys are playing at Bandon Dunes throughout the week, and Don decided to have a hole-in-one. I'm sure that didn't cost him very much. Well done, Don. It was at the Old McDonald Golf Course on hole number 8. We also, in the last few weeks, we've had our Senior Club Championship, and I wanted to announce our gentlemen that will be invited to the Champions Dinner in November. Our flight winners were Raj Bhuyan, Steve Bell, Larry Glennon, Roger Archibald, Brian Trimmer, Phil Seifert, and Delmar Poe. Congratulations, gentlemen. Of course, our champion is also invited. He was Low Gross from the Gold White Tees, with an even par 72 on Lewis and Clark. Way to go, Tom Wheeler. He has won it 3 of the 4 years that he competed. Outstanding playing. We also had our Ladies Club Championship that same weekend. And I wanted to announce our ladies, which will be invited to the Champions Dinner in early November. Your gross winners in the championship flight was Shelley Weibel. A flight was Mary Randolph. B flight was Kim Seabaugh. And C flight was Bev Palmer. Your net winners in the championship flight was Christine Mikesell. A flight, Elaine Archibald. We had a tie in B flight with Janie Morell and Sandy Tate. And your C flight winner was Teresa Klaus. Congratulations, ladies. And winning for the 10th time, congratulations again, to no surprise, Kathy Glennon. Great playing. We do have a couple other things I wanted to touch on as the summer is very hot. Greens get a little bit soft because we need to add a little bit water to them, so ball marks really show up. So please, we need your help in repairing ball marks on every green. Don't just repair the one that you left. Repair yours and at least 1 or 2 others. And if you don't leave a mark, look around for some. We really appreciate your help repairing these ball marks. As you know, we have the Friends of Fairways that have been going out on Mondays repairing divots on the golf course. It'd be nice if they didn't have to do that, so please make sure you're putting sand in the divots. Keep in mind we have a lot of walkers on Lewis and Clark, so if you have some extra sand in your cart, please go ahead and fill in those divots. And finally, I'm going to ask Jessica to include a video of a bunker that was entered and exited by a member not long after the crew was putting together the bunkers for the 3rd straight time after we had a nice flood event. And we need your help. We need help raking these bunkers properly. We also need you entering and exit from the proper side. If you can see over my right shoulder here, where the Sand Pro entered and exited out of the bunker, obviously that's a low side, so that's where you should be entering and exiting. We do not want you jumping in or climbing out of the high side. As you can imagine, that really makes it difficult. And while we're on it, if you want to rake a perfect bunker, you should always be raking it exactly away from where the flag is that day. That way your ball doesn't end up in a rake print that's kind of in a cross section. All right? Thank you for helping us keep our golf courses beautiful. We really appreciate it, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week for another segment of In the Know with Joe the Pro. Thank you.